Like if someone breaks into your home, that's happening right now. I'm gonna need one of these two to do the job. I'm gonna need one of these two to help protect me and my family, my children. My life is precious. Your life is precious. Don't you think that you deserve to have the ability to defend that precious life by any means necessary when someone invades your home? What's up, family? It's Mr. Anderson, aka Mr. Fully Auto, back with another video, baby. And today I'm talking about these gun laws. I'm finally back out at the range, and I gotta address this issue because it's something that's been prevalent in what's going on in today's media, like with these mass shootings and these different things that's been happening. I feel like the Second Amendment is under attack, and it's under attack for reasons. It's like a strategic plan in order to get their agendas across. Okay, so first off, let's talk about the politicians. The politicians will enact gun laws after these incidences. They'll try to use these as political leverage in order to try to pull on the heartstrings of the American people while they're, mortified by these crazy people going out and shooting up supermarkets and salons and different things like that, right? So they'll take that and they'll try to piggyback a gun law on top of that. Meanwhile, which at the end of the day, they're not really doing anything. It doesn't really do anything. It doesn't make us any safer. What it does is it imposes more gun laws on law-abiding citizens, people who are already obeying the law in the first place, because what those people did was already against the law. The murder that they committed was already against the law. So what makes you think that because you ban the guns that it's going to change something about what's going on out here? It's not. They're playing a game where they want the regular everyday citizen to believe and to think that, oh, okay, this thing happened and we did something. We made it happen. We made it work. We're going to come after those guns. But the guns that they're coming after are guns of the law-abiding citizens. So we as the 2A community, we have to stand up against that. So as the 2A community, we have to be the ones who stand up and say, no, you're imposing laws against us when we're not the ones committing the crime. We're law-abiding citizens. We're not the ones out there shooting up the salons, shooting up supermarkets and doing all kinds of craziness. So what they would do, these politicians are doing, they take these incidences and they try to turn them into some type of political fodder where they can just say, all right, well, look, we need to push more gun laws. How would a gun law have stopped those two crazy dudes last week from going into these places and shooting them up? More gun laws wouldn't have stopped that. A magazine, they're trying to impose a change on magazines. Look, empty mag, empty gun, right? Empty gun, empty mag. It takes 2 seconds for me to change the mag. That one's out. Back in battery, ready to go. What are we doing? That won't change anything. So you wanna change the capacity from a regular 15-round mag to a 10-round mag for what? For what? What will that change? That won't change anything. That's one of the laws that they wanted to try to impose. You can't impose those type of laws on law-abiding citizens and expect that these things just go over calmly and smoothly. Like the only people that these new gun laws would hurt is law-abiding citizens. A criminal does not care about the law. They already and they've proven it to you because they're criminals. They're not allowed to carry guns, or they're committing criminal acts with the guns. That makes them criminals. Not you, not me. We're not the ones doing it, but we're the ones who would pay the price if they impose these new gun laws that they want to impose. So that's why we have to always consider, when we make our votes, when we go to the political polls, we have to always consider, what is your stance on the Second Amendment? What is your stance on the Second Amendment? Because not only do they want to defund the police, but then they want to take away our rights to protect ourselves in our homes. You can't do that. You want to take away my level of protection with the police, defund the police, which means less police on the street, which means longer wait times for the police to respond to my emergency, right? So then you also say, all right, well, you can only have a 10-round mag, or you can, or assault style weapons, whatever that is. I don't know what an assault style weapon is, because this is a semi-automatic. This is a semi-automatic pistol. This is a semi-automatic pistol, empty, just like this rifle. And this is a semi-automatic rifle, empty, right? Empty. Semi-automatic rifle. Semi-automatic rifle, semi-automatic pistol. Meaning you pull the trigger one time, one bullet comes out. Pull the trigger one time, bullet comes out. One bullet comes out. They play this game where they talk about semi-automatic weapons, or they start talking about assault style weapons. What is an assault style weapon? Please define that for me. I don't know what that is. We cannot let them take away our most effective means of being able to protect ourselves in lieu of calling the police or needing the police. Like, if someone breaks into your home, that's happening right now. I'm gonna need one of these two to do the job. I'm gonna need one of these two to help protect me and my family, my children. My life is precious. Your life is precious. Don't you think that you deserve to have the ability to defend that precious life by any means necessary when someone invades your home? Don't let these people trick you into think that they're doing something by passing these gun laws, because they're not. They're not doing anything. What's happening is they're doing the easy thing. The easy thing is to impose more gun laws on you, rather than putting people who are criminals, who are using guns for criminal activity, instead of putting those people in jail. That's what they're doing. So I implore you, get involved. Get involved, be involved. Make sure you know who you're voting for. Make sure you know who you're voting for. Because these people don't let them take away your rights. It's not right. Because this is something that, it will come back and haunt you. And I believe that every person's dying wish in a situation where they needed a gun, where they're being assaulted with a gun, their dying wish is, I wish I had a gun. Because I know mine would be. I don't leave home without it. I don't go to the supermarket without it. I don't go to the movies without it. I don't go anywhere without it legally, because I know the possibility remains. Regardless, I've been doing this for 18 years, been carrying a gun almost everywhere I go for 18 years. Nothing, it's never jumped off my hip, not one time, and went and shot up a bunch of people in the grocery store, okay? Because I'm a law-abiding citizen. It'll never happen. So as long as these guns are with me, that'll never happen. And so also, as law-abiding citizens and responsible gun owners, we have to make sure that they can't use any of our own guns for their political fodder. We have to be responsible. Lock your guns up. Keep them out of the hands of people who don't need them. That means children, criminals in your family. That means the mentally ill people in your family. You have to be responsible. Buy gun locks, buy safes. Keep the ammunition where you can get to it only. Keep the gun where you can get to it only, so that you can be the protector of your family. Because outside of that, man, we be in a lot of trouble. You be in a lot of trouble when someone breaks into your house and you waiting for the police, especially after they done defunded the police. Because the same people that want to defund the police want to take away your guns. But anyway, You know, that's a nice little rant for y'all, but I'm telling you, we have to stop letting these people trick us and think that they're doing something. They're doing the easy thing. The hard thing to do, they're doing the easy thing by imposing more gun laws on you. And they're not, the harder thing to do is to convince society that we need to keep criminals in jail longer, or we need to punish people properly when they commit violent offenses, when they show us that they don't want to be out here. Believe them. When these people show you that I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna commit a crime and I'm gonna do something wrong, believe them. Put them where they belong. You don't want to be out here? Go. Goodbye. We don't need you. You out here robbing people? Bye. Man, I don't want to hear that. Get you a job. Do what you're supposed to do, because there's thousands of millions of people out here doing what they're supposed to do every single day, grinding, hustling, scraping, striving to be better, and getting it together for their families. And that's what we have to do. But anyway, that's my rant for today. Mr. Anderson, aka Mr. Fuliato. Click the subscribe button if you haven't already, and watch my other videos, because I need that help, because I'm out here grinding. And then I'm really about to try to get on my stuff, man. I don't make enough videos, but I'm gonna start trying to crank that up on y'all. But all right, I'm Mr. Anderson, aka Mr. Fuliato, and I'm